Thank you, Lord Mayor, and many congratulations. Well, we weren't going to do speeches, but now we are. So I will build on what Councillor Alden has said. And in terms of getting the basics right, which is what we have to do first if we're to address those really important issues that the Leader of the Council outlined. And I think when I saw the new Cabinet, what my eyebrows really raised at was the merging of environment and transport. Because, I mean, just to take the last few days in a random ward, Acox Green, and we look at what's gone on in terms of the environment portfolio. And what it illustrates is that sorting that out is not just about the issues around equal pay, vital though they are. They're about whole failures to actually just basically deliver a service efficiently and to the needs of our residents. So, number one, Jubilee Court, it's a block of 16 flats. The bins weren't emptied for 2 weeks in a row, so the residents call the council. Those get logged. What happens the next Monday? Bins not emptied. So they call me. So I put in an inquiry. What happens on Monday? Bins not emptied. So I then go, to the cabinet member and so on, and happily this morning the bins have been emptied. But it's that waste of time, and we'll all have our examples right across the city of having to go time and time and time again. Then actually it's just over the road, and we were having a chat between the meetings with Councillor Iqbal about it. We have in the Foxhollis shopping centre, which part is in Acox Green, or part's in Tyseley Hay Mills, but it's all in Acox Green. We have had huge problems with great mounds. I mean, staggering mounds of rubbish that if it isn't collected on the Monday, these basically piles of rotting food right outside all the shops. Through the work of Councillor Iqbal, we'd seem to have got to a point where it was being cleared, and then on Monday again, not cleared. Apparently the reason is there was a vehicle blocking the access way. Well, the job is not to turn up at a particular time, and if there's a vehicle blocking the access way, well, off we go, and we don't have to do anything for the next whatever length of time it would have taken to clear the bins. The job is to get that area clear, and yet that message doesn't seem to have got home. And then finally, if anyone drives up the Stockfield Road or has driven up the Stockfield Road in the last few weeks, you'll know about the Stockfield Road mound of rubbish with an abandoned area well, it's just a massive area of rubbish outside an old building that's got planning permission for conversion, with a skip that's been dumped there. So what happens? Residents complain, and eventually along comes someone and clears the rubbish, but leaves the skip. So what happens? More rubbish starts arriving. Someone else goes out, tries to identify who's dumping the rubbish, can't, clears the skip. What's happened today? Mound of rubbish is back. So we need to get away from just doing what my job description does to doing what the purpose of the job is, which is to keep our streets clear. Now, that message has not got through waste, I'm afraid. And then to add in transport, where we've got all the issues around the PFI, whichever way the JR goes, are going to cause massive issues to the city. Put that in one portfolio, I think is a recipe for disaster. So we've got to get the basics right. I'll give a few examples, there are many more. If we can get the basics right, then we can address those issues. Thank you, Lord Mayor.